Hey, this is Sky, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk just a little bit about business. I've been starting businesses as an entrepreneur since, I guess, 1991. So it's a long time, 29 years. And I've run many businesses over that time, many. The most successful business, I think, that I've run, well, it's hard to say, but how do you define success? But the one that I've enjoyed the most, let's put it that way, is the motorcycle shop. And I've run that probably for the longest. But since I've run that business, I started it in the year 2001, so 19 years ago, and that's a good run. I've owned many businesses in that same time, other businesses as well. What I want to talk about specifically is, why are you working? And this is for entrepreneurs. It can work for regular people that have jobs and all that, but when you're starting a business, if you're starting it for money, why do you want to be self-employed? Because I want to make money. My personal opinion is that's a recipe for disaster. It's like a fighter going into a fight looking for the knockout. They always tell you when if you're a professional fighter or amateur fighter, that type of fighting in the ring, not in the streets. But if you don't go in looking for a knockout, if it happens, it happens, and you fight to win. But with business, if all you're trying to do is make money, you're really doing it for the wrong reasons. It's truly successful people love what they do, and they would do it even if they didn't get paid. They just love to do what they're doing. Now, money is a big aspect of business, obviously. I mean, I went to college and took business in college, and they teach you in classes there that that's what business is all about. But that's for when you go to get a degree in business, get an MBA somewhere, they're not training you to be an entrepreneur. They're training you to join a Fortune 500 company, the corporate sector, and that's a little different. So that's why I'm talking to entrepreneurs. For me, the goal to success, the path to success, is to love what you do. So to illustrate this example better and to explain it better, I can just talk about my own business, and I'll talk about the motorcycle shop. I've experienced two sides of it. It's been a roller coaster ride, up and down. And when I started the business, I was very ideological, meaning that all I wanted to do was make cool bikes and help people be cool. Now, the second one was really mission driven, because helping people be cool, sure, that's kind of a generic way to look at any kind of business. I mean, there's a lot of businesses that say that. I wanted specifically to help people that were not Harley riders, that couldn't afford a Harley Davidson. Harleys are expensive. I grew up poor. I was poor as an adult. I could never afford a Harley Davidson, not until later. I own one now. I've owned a couple. But I could, in my 20s and even early 30s, I could never afford a Harley. The prices of Harleys have come down. But it used to be you weren't getting into a Harley Davidson, not even a Sportster, for under $4,000. Forget about it. So I wanted to be able to handle the people that were younger and were broke, riding around on what most people considered to be kind of cheap Japanese loser bikes, and to make those people cool and to make their bikes cool, and to give that generation of biker and that class of the scene, that segment of the scene, to give them some place to go. And they had been left out. The scene had always just serviced the Harley guys, the Easy Rider guys, the outlaw Hell's Angel types. That was what it was all about. And if you weren't that, if you were just some guy riding a Suzuki to work, even if you rode every day, and that Harley guy on his chopper only rides once in a weekend on a Sunday to a bar, maybe to two bars, and then home, and you're riding every day, putting serious miles on there at the end of the year, but you're just left out of being cool. You're considered a loser, a nerd. Other bikers laugh at you. You're not even. There used to be a rule in the old days where you couldn't even park a Honda out in front of some biker bars. And trust me, that was the real deal. Like, at least out in California, it was. I've pulled my Kawasaki up to biker bars out in California and had outlaw guys, Hell's Angel type guys, run out and be like, "Oh hell no, you ain't parking that shit here," that kind of thing. I wanted to give all those types of people a place to go and not just be some loser shop for them, because there's plenty of little loser ass fucking shops that work on Jap bikes. I wanted to be a custom shop and to provide the same thing that Jesse James and Orange County Choppers and Indian Larry and these guys were building these reputations at the same time. I wanted to do that, but do it for people with no money, do it for people that had cheaper bikes. I figured, why not? Why can't they be cool too? So that was my mission. I was mission driven with my business. Sure, there's money. I have the recipe of how much cash I need to be able to make on each bike, and I was making pretty good money and enjoying that money. But the thing that kept me going and keeps me going, and the reason why you wake up in the morning to do that and to go through being a businessman is not easy, and to go through that kind of stress, the reason why you do it is because of that mission. That's the most important thing, is your mission. So if you're starting a business, you want to have a mission. Be mission driven. Find something that you're really into, that you like to do, that you really get off on, that you're good at, and be mission driven with it. Be ideological with it. And really preach that shit. Get on your soapbox and preach that shit to the world. Because that's what's keeping you going. That's what you're all about. The money is the reward. You're not all about the money. Sure, get rich. Whatever that means to you, whatever the word rich means to you. Do that. Business is about money. That's what the equation is. But it works better and it's more fun and you don't burn out if you can do it for your mission and for your passion and for higher reasons. It builds good karma. It'll keep your reputation going for the life of your business, and so forth. So that's the homework. If you're thinking about starting a business, think about what your mission is. Thanks for watching.